a lot of people do some kind of special video when they hit 100,000. And here's my special video. I didn't really give a shit, and leading up to it, I was like, it's really no big deal. It isn't. If I was hitting 1 million, that'd be a different story, but 100,000, it took forever. It did. The algorithm, for whatever reason, it's clearly didn't like me. I guess it's me. 9.5 years, 4,350 videos later, 15 different playlists or something. I have videos on gardening, dog training, Bigfoot, God, you name it. Comedy, pawpaw trees. They don't abort tomorrow. They might abort the next day. I'm trying to be realistic here. It's a very young tree. It's a big catalog of videos that I have on my channel. To get, there's like this silver YouTube tab that you get, they send you like buttons, silver button that they'll send you, and it's framed and has your name on it. Jimmy DeResta was telling me about it. He's going, yeah, it's real nice. It takes a while to get, but I don't really give a shit. And another reason why I really don't give a shit is because to get it, you have to contact them and redeem it with this code. Are you kidding me? 9 years, 4,300 and some videos, and now I have to figure out how to get the thing? They send tax information to my house. They send tax information, so they have my address. You would think that when you reach 100,000 subs, they just send it to you. But no, you have to figure out how to get it. You have to contact them, and I'm telling you, in the past, I've tried contacting them. It's not really set up so that you can contact them. It's not set up like that. Same thing with Facebook. You got a problem, it's this big company, and it's all, I don't know. I don't want it. I did send them something on feedback. I said just that, 9.5 years, over 4,000 videos, and now I have to figure out how to get that thing if I want it. I said, no, thank you. It seems uncool. It just does. Maybe I'll think different if I get the diamond one, if I have over 10 million subs. Yeah, maybe even the gold one at 1 million. But the silver one, to go through this and just figure it out, I am so busy. I'm busy. I don't want to go into it, but I'm real busy. I'm busy with dog training. I'm busy with other stuff.
Yo, what's up, Ike?
Nothing. Where have you been?
I was up on Broadway with Caine. I told him I'd get him laid. I was looking for a prostitute for him, and we found one. But she wouldn't have sex with him.
Bullshit.
No, she wouldn't. She said, your money's not good here, Quasimodo. Get the hell out of here. Then she said something about Caine. Caine looks like he's from a leper colony.
No shit, a leper colony? Is that a colony of leopards?
No, I think it's worse. I think it's something really gross. And then, as we were walking away, Caine was totally defeated, and she started saying, maybe you could have a chimpanzee at the zoo suck your dick, because I'm not gonna.
No shit, that's so awesome. Did you get it on video?
No, I didn't. It wasn't a time to, be whipping out my iPhone and taking a picture of Caine being defeated by the toothless whore. But it was a good time,
Yeah, maybe I'll take Caine up there. I'll tell him I'm gonna try and buy him a whore.
Oh, yeah, do that. Say you'll pay for it or something. See if we can get him laid.
I have 15 different playlists. I do a lot of stuff, okay? So I'm busy. And I know too, somebody that's, 30 years old, it sounds ridiculous. He doesn't want a silver button. I'm 56 years old. When I started the damn channel, I had no idea how to edit anything. My original idea, this is the truth, I was going to start doing film. I had a show at Derek Eller, and I lost a lot of money in the stock market. I didn't have any money. I didn't have money to produce stuff. So I had to make this change. I had to think. I had to like reinvent myself. And the way that I reinvented myself for making art was making film. And my original idea was to make film. And I mean, like film, like using 16 millimeter, something like that. And then I was telling a friend of mine that works at NYU about this, and he laughed and said I was an idiot. And then transfer it over and then maybe show it online. And he's like, why are you doing that? Why don't you just learn how to, get a program and learn how to edit? Oh, by the way, you know what program I use to edit my videos? Windows Movie Maker. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. It's clear. I'm not a technical whiz for sure. I could get around the interweb. It's no problem. I can edit some videos. I can also use other, just basic software. I don't use Sony Vegas or anything like that. I don't use anything like that crap. I use real basic software. It's just cut and paste. If there's any type of special effects in my shit or something, I mean, I have 4,000 videos, so I have a lot of different stuff. It's usually like garage special effects. It's really old school shit. To ask me to figure out, it's the truth, to ask me to figure out how to get this button is absurd. You have to find a code or something and type it in somewhere. I can barely get around the Creator Studio on YouTube. It's the truth. I'm not good with the interweb. I can use it. I know about the Google. I know about the Yahoo, or whatever it is. I know about those things. I'm not doing it. I already feel like I'm a fucking slave to YouTube. I'm a prolific artist. That's what I am. I make a lot of stuff. I don't want to waste time with bullshit. That thing should have just been thrown in the mail. That's how they should do it. They shouldn't make the creator go through any kind of hassle. Maybe at 1 million you don't have to go through the hassle. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. But that's originally what I was going to do. I was going to make film and then transfer it to digital, which would have cost a fortune. The film alone, and then the transferring it to digital, it would have been ridiculous. My friend that works at NYU, he convinced me. He convinced me to buy a Caine HD20. And that's originally what I was making stuff on. And I was shooting it at P24. 24 frame, I look at that stuff now on my channel and it looks absolutely horrible. Somebody asked me the other day, what do I use? Do I use a camera? No, I do not use a camera. I use an iPhone. Everything's shot on an iPhone. It's good enough. I don't need a GoPro. I don't need the shit. This works fine. It's simple. It's simple. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for really basic, simple, cut and paste shit, put it together. It's about the content. It's not about something that's super glossy. That's how my art is. That's how this should be, and that's how I do it. I've never been this like artist where it's got to be real tight. I don't want that. I don't want to do it. Art's supposed to be fun, and art is about entertainment, by the way. So to make that jump into YouTube, really wasn't that difficult. The first video that I made, the title is Of Dog and Man. And here it is. In the case of homeless dogs, you want to treat those dogs, and in some respects, you treat them similar to how you would treat a human. In other words, you would encourage the human to go in and talk, right, into a smaller, confined space so that dialogue could begin and talk therapy could begin. And with a dog, it's the same thing. If there's a dog that is roaming free and is in that state, it's not going to calm down until it is captured and confined and taught to calm back down. So that's where rehabilitation takes place. But the human The human with the mental illness that's walking around on the street with its pants down, and the only thing that you can do is bring it in and try and be logical to the human and make it understand, like, look, you're walking around with your pants down. We don't need to know that you can't wipe your ass. We don't need to know this. And try and be rational with the human and compassionate. And it's the same thing with the animal, but in the animal's case, there is no logic. That's why when the animal is being not logical, you give it a correction. You give it a physical correction so that the animal knows that the state that it's in is improper. Don't worry about it. I'm in charge. It's irrational, dog. I'm in charge. Now, the human, good luck. But the animal, a dog is very rehabilitatable. At 3 of them or 4 of them, generally speaking, those dogs have already been packed up by a human. And in that case, you would want to split that pack up. You want to get them into the shelter, but then you don't want them hanging out together to continue pack behavior. So you want to split them up and break up the pack and reform another pack. There are similarities to, everything on this planet. Just about all of mammalia, comes from, one central, thing. We have a common ancestry. So, but to consider the dog in human terms is a mistake. They're completely and utterly different than us. They don't have the emotional baggage that the human does. We have to find out, why is this homeless guy walking around with his pants down and he still hasn't learned to wipe his ass? He's cold outside, yet he's making himself colder. So it's the same thing with the homeless dogs. They are in this state, it's unhealthy, and they need to be rehabilitated. That's the first video that I made and I put out on YouTube. And a friend of mine helped me with it, and it's one of the few videos that I have where there's somebody in it other than myself or animals. It's very rare that I'm interviewing somebody, or none of the people that I train their dogs am I using that, the lessons, with them in it. Most of the people aren't into that shit. Most of the people that, well, not most of them, but a large majority of the people that I work with, their dogs are, how do I say this? They want their anonymity. They do. They want their anonymity. Jimmy Geresta is the first person that I trained their dog that he was totally fine with it, He's dealt with it. He's had the stalkers. He's had he's had this shit. So it's it's no big deal. What was it? No, it wasn't 2 years ago. It was probably about a year ago. I changed to an unlisted number, which I should have changed to an unlisted number 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Things changed. They did change. So I'm not going to get that silver button. I don't really give a shit. I'm just going to keep cranking out videos. That's how it is. I got a lot of stuff coming up. I do. I have a ton of stuff coming up. I have some stuff that, how do I say this? It's going to change the way that you think about who you are and who we are on this planet. It's very important stuff. It's related to science, but I also have a lot of dog training stuff coming up. More Sam the Raven. Lots of stuff is coming up. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to thank my subscribers. God, that just sounds so stupid. It's just stupid. I'm the one working my ass off. Seriously, I'm the one working my ass off. YouTube's for free. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate you if you're not a troll. Okay, if you're a troll, you're gone. If you have any type of racial, racist type picture, I don't want you on my channel. Nobody's going to see you. I'm just telling you how it is. I've been doing this for 9.5 years. So that was the original plan, was to do film. I started on YouTube. I'm not a quitter. I've never been a quitter. I look at this like I'm doing sports. I'm competitive. And I don't want to quit. I'm never going to quit. Go ahead, beat me down algorithm. I'm still going to keep going. Long time. It took a long time. It did. Anyway, there are a few people that have been here since. Fuck, man. I was talking to somebody the other day. 20,000 subs. I know somebody that came about around when I had like 10. I know people that were here like, before Tasha O. There's still people on my channel like that. To you all, I say thank you. And you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to. And I've said this the whole time. Subscribe or don't subscribe. I don't really care. I'm going to keep making the shit anyway. You might not find me funny. There's a lot of people that find me funny, but you might not.
I just wanted to say how sorry I am about the way that I've been acting, and I just wanted to tell you that it's really not going to happen again, and I'm really sorry, and, well, what else? I'm sorry, you understand? I promise I'll never do anything like that again.
That's cool, Cleophas. Like, but, you just really can't be doing stuff like that. I mean, you gotta set an example for everybody. You can't be doing stuff like that. That looks really fucking perverted and weird, okay? Just keep it in your pants from now on, okay?
Hey, Caine, I was wondering if you could do me a favor. Could you, tomorrow, since you don't hate me anymore and all that, could you just do me a favor and buy me a watermelon? Just buy me a watermelon at the store, and I'd appreciate it. On Wednesday, I'll be getting a check.
Okay, I guess I could get you a watermelon. Watermelon's pretty delicious. You're a big fan of watermelon, huh?
We love watermelon where I come from. We really love watermelon a lot. I'm going to show you how much I really love watermelon. Watermelon. I loves me a watermelon. You'll see. I love water. Thanks a lot, Caine. Yeah, just...
all right, Cleophas. I guess I accept your apology. That's cool, but just really, man, you're going to have to mellow out.
That's really great, Caine. Thanks for picking up the watermelon.
No silver button, because I don't want it.